Good evening and thank you for joining us. Tonight, Port Arthur City Council voting on a resolution to spend $9.8 million to upgrade water meters throughout the entire city. Supporters of the new water meters believe they will revolutionize how Port Arthur families measure the water they use. The city planning to replace just about every meter in town. Fox Southeast Texas reporter Taylor Justice with more on the process.
The city of Port Arthur is planning to replace about 19,000 water meters like this one and upgrade the nearly decade-old system that measures water usage.
The system has problems, so we have a lot of it doesn't do a lot of reads. So we end up estimating bills. We've decided the best way forward was to do a complete meter replacement with modern meters, electronic meters.
The city's water utilities director says the new system will give 100% accurate measures and readings, translating into more accurate water bills for customers, and an online portal where customers can check personal water use at any time.
If there's a leak or what we call continuous flow, so you have a toilet leaking, you can get notifications that there's a continuous flow at your house, which means you need to find it and fix it.
We asked the Port Arthur Water Utilities Director, with the hefty price tag of nearly $10 million for this project, will this system save the city any money? Here's what he told us.
We believe the meter replacement program will pay for itself in removing lost water, unmetered water. These meters also have the ability to detect leaks, which we will be turning those on in phases, because we expect we know there's a lot of leaks in our system, so we will be turning them on in areas, and as we fix them, we'll just keep expanding the leak detection area.
Matthews adds that the city would no longer have to send out workers to check the readings every month, and replacing the meters will pose little to no interruption to customers. I'm Taylor Justice, Fox News at 9.
Thank you, Taylor, for breaking that down. Well, upgrading water meters, just one step to fixing ailing and outdated infrastructure. You may recall Port Arthur has been facing a series of water main breaks and boil water notices. In late September, there was a large main break south of Highway 73 that required a shutdown, a boil water notice that impacted residents and businesses for several days. Leading up to this, the city faced a series of breaks in the same area along with other locations. It led to multiple boil water notices, both citywide and in localized areas. And during this time, the city admitted that its communications during the boil water notices had caused confusion and said it was working to improve how alerts are being shared moving forward. Now let's take a look at tonight's Fox Focus poll. We are discussing new and improved smart water meters possibly being installed throughout the city of Port Arthur. The question: will Port Arthur's new AMI smart water meters be worth the cost, $9.8 million? You can scan the QR code on your screen or find the poll on our KFDM Facebook page to cast your vote. And don't forget to leave us a comment sharing your opinion, and we'll discuss the results later in the show. Now let's talk about the city's urgency to fix symptomatic problems. In February, the Texas Attorney General filed a lawsuit alleging the city of Port Arthur has failed to meet state standards for its water and sewer system. The lawsuit alleges that Port Arthur has violated environmental laws through sewage spills and noncompliance with wastewater permits. Port Arthur Mayor Charlotte Moses sharing with Fox Southeast Texas in an accountable report there were approximately, get this, 1,800 sewer backups this year alone, and that the wastewater fund has $0. October 1st, City Council approved a 20% water rate increase to address years of mounting deficits and neglected infrastructure. Moses telling us the city had to show the Attorney General they are making progress to remedy the problems. The Austin attorney representing the city, Joe De La Fuente, says the state attorney general's office filed the lawsuit in Travis County. No trial date has been set. She has been in office for only a matter of a few months, and Port Arthur Mayor Charlotte Moses says she was immediately faced with dealing with the lawsuit head on.
We knew that we were being sued, and we knew what was taking place with TCEQ. We knew we had the Attorney General's lawsuit, so we had to face that head on. We faced those things, and everything that we needed to get done with an aging water infrastructure. We had to raise water rates, but the truth of the matter is the citizens deserve to be able to flush their toilets.
We'll have an expanded interview with Mayor Moses later in the show. And upgrades to the city's website, according to Mayor Moses, is key to communicating with citizens and addressing their concerns about water problems such as leaks, low pressure, and sewage backup or overflow. In the video you're about to see, I navigated through the website to show you exactly how it works. Okay, so let's try this website out. All you have to do is go to the City of Port Arthur's website. If you don't know the URL, just Google the City of Port Arthur, Texas, and then it'll pop right up. So let's go in there, and you get some information about early voting for the propositions that's on the ballot. We're just going to X that out. Okay, so you have a number of tabs here, as you can see, but we want to report a problem with our water or sewer. So you click Report a Concern. My concern today is low water pressure, so I'm going to click that tab, and it will show you what type of request right there. So just to make sure, low water pressure is what you want to tell the city you're having problems. You type in your address here, and so let's type in Savannah. That's a really common street in Port Arthur. Savannah Avenue, Port Arthur. There it is, Savannah Avenue, Port Arthur, Texas. But what you want to do is type in your exact address, and then it'll pinpoint right there on the map so they can know exactly where to find your residence. You enter the description here, which is good. I mean, hey, I have a water leak, so I'm going to say I have a water leak. But you probably can have more details put in there if you have them. So you put your description of your problem. There's a place where you can drop some files in there. Let's say you're taking pictures of your water leak. You have video. You say, hey, this water leak is making my water bill very high. You can attach your water bill. So the more information, the better. And then you need to put the important information like your first and last name, phone number, and email address. And then you hit submit right there. And we're not going to hit submit because we're just sort of taking it for a test run. But the website, it's pretty quick, so that's good. Let's see, sewer backup, overflow. There have been reports of lots of sewer backups in the city of Port Arthur. Once again, you type in your address here. Tell them what's going on with you at your residence, and then you can drop some files there, some pictures, a video. Same thing, first name, last name, phone number, email address, and you hit submit. From what I can see, just going through a little test run here, the website is really quick. That's good. It's pretty easy to maneuver through. Mayor Moses said that this was another top priority to make sure the website was up and running and very informative and easy to navigate, a better way that the city of Port Arthur can communicate with citizens and the citizens can voice their concerns. But I don't know how responsive the city is once you hit that submit button. So there's a question about that. Sure, I can find an answer and get that answer back to you. Or if you have an answer for me, send me an email and say, Erica, no, the website works great. They call me right back when I have a problem, or they email me right back. Or, hey, Erica, it's been really slow. So just let me know, and then we'll get some answers for you on that. But the website, it appears to be a really good tool to have, to use when you have water problems in the city of Port Arthur.